Denzel Washington turned down $600,000. And instead of giving a typical Hollywood answer, he gave a cryptic warning that changed how many people see the industry forever. He said, "I'm not going to tell you what to do, but the first 2 or 3 or 4 films you do in this business will dictate how you're perceived." That wasn't just advice, it was a warning. Because once you say yes to the wrong project, it might be too late to say no. And what followed was a pattern. One by one, some of the biggest stars in Hollywood, from Jamie Foxx to Whitney Houston, allegedly started revealing how dark things get behind the scenes. People who touched Oscar gold ended up paying a hidden price. Denzel didn't just stop there. He called out Hollywood's fake elite culture, saying actors act like they're above everyone else, that they live in mansions, preach about politics, and expect applause just for showing up. But Denzel didn't buy into the fantasy. He said, "People talk about the difficulty of making a movie. I'm like, send your son to Iraq. That's difficult." He wasn't joking. He wanted people to know Hollywood's struggle is self-made. But maybe Denzel had seen too much, because other celebrities followed, and their stories were even darker. Cat Williams, the loudest truth-teller in comedy, accused Jamie Foxx of something shocking. He didn't just call him out. He claimed Foxx gave up his dignity to win that Oscar. On stage, Cat publicly accused Jamie of being involved in secret deals, things that allegedly went on behind closed doors just to get ahead. He even called out someone by name, saying Foxx had personal ties to people who helped him climb. And when Cat was offered the same script Foxx later accepted, he said, "Any man who does this should die." Foxx did it anyway. But it wasn't just about what Jamie did. It was about how fast everything changed. He went from party guy who didn't take Hollywood seriously to being pulled into elite circles almost overnight. They brought him to parties. They surrounded him with legends. And at one party, Sidney Poitier walked up to him and said, "I watched your performance. I grew 2 inches. I leave you with one word: responsibility." It was like an initiation. After that, Foxx won everything. But then came the scandals, then came the hospital stay, and then came the silence. Cuba Gooding Jr. was next. He won an Oscar. He was on top of the world. But then it all fell apart. He faced multiple public accusations. His roles dried up. His name vanished. And rumors began to swirl. Was Cuba planning to expose something? Had he seen things he wasn't supposed to? Was his downfall part of a message to others? Then came Monique. She said no. She refused to promote her own Oscar-winning film unless she was paid. Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels didn't like that. She got labeled difficult, blackballed. And for years, nobody would hire her. She wasn't just being punished for saying no. She was being taught a lesson. And she said it herself. "What we're not in is slavery. I cannot work for y'all for free." That one sentence might have cost her a decade of her career. Whitney Houston's story is even darker. After her Oscar-nominated role in The Bodyguard, her life seemed to spiral. She was spotted doing handstands by the hotel pool, skipping around hotel ballrooms, getting drunk in public. Friends said she changed after the nominations, and later reports claimed she had drugs delivered to her room. The night she died was called an accident, but a private investigator later claimed it looked more like a murder. What happened to Whitney Houston might be the industry's darkest mystery. Morgan Freeman won an Oscar. Shortly after, he was hit with deeply disturbing personal allegations. Not only was his name dragged into tabloid headlines, but rumors spread about inappropriate behavior involving someone close to him, someone in his own family. He never recovered his public image, and insiders whispered that maybe Freeman, like others, didn't play by the elite's rules. But this didn't start in the 2000s. It started way back in 1940. Hattie McDaniel was the first black Oscar winner. She won for her role in Gone with the Wind. But the night of the ceremony, she wasn't even allowed to sit with her white castmates. And after the win, her career didn't get better, it got worse. She later said, "It was as if I had done something wrong." All of these celebrities, all of these moments, all of these warnings, can they all be coincidences, or is there a pattern? Hollywood sells the dream, but behind that dream is a price. And once you take their deal, you don't walk away the same. Denzel warned them, others lived it, and some never made it out. So the next time you see a star holding up a golden statue, ask yourself, what did they trade for it? And how long until the industry takes it all back? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you found this story eye-opening, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.